Testing, 1, 2, 3. Oh, my microphone works. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living, Yolo. My name is Reverend David Clark. I'm the senior minister here, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you here today. We've got a wonderful service lined up for you and a wonderful after service lined up because we're having our annual Thanksgiving potluck. Yay!
Yay!
All right. Pardon? Oh, it is at, yeah, we'll talk about that later on. But, yeah, so, hey, welcome. If you're here for the first time, a very special welcome to you. We have some practical things happening here. If you need to go to the bathroom, we got bathrooms off to the side here, off to the left. And we also have bathrooms downstairs in the fellowship hall. So those are ready, willing, and available to you. So, the science of mind, that is what we study, that is what we practice, that is what we teach here at the Center for Spiritual Living, Yolo. And what is that? Well, that's a philosophy. It teaches the principles, it teaches spiritual principles and how to bring about our good through thought, belief, and the interconnectedness of all life. It's a realization that God is not out there somewhere needing to be brought into us or us needing to be closer to it. God is within us and around us at all times. Always available, always embracing us, always uplifting us. And that is what that's what we study here. It's the realization that there is a power for good in the universe, greater than we are, and we can use it. So, welcome. One of the ways we use this immense power at our disposal is through our beliefs, and we concentrate on 4 central beliefs here at the Center for Spiritual Living, Yolo. Number 1, we believe that love is all there is. Everything is a call for love, an expression of love, a result of love. Love. And you can't make a move in your life without thinking of someone or something that you love and how that love motivates you. So we pay a lot of attention to what we love and how we love in this philosophy. Number 2, we believe that all thought is creative and influential. Thoughts are things. And everything around you today has been preceded by thought before it came into material existence, including your beautiful selves. So we pay a lot of attention to what we think and what we believe in this philosophy as well. Number 3, we believe that you are whole, perfect, and complete exactly as you are right now. Yes. With all of the things that you need to do in your life, with all the things that you want to do, with all the things that you want to change about yourself or about this life, we believe that you go into these changes as a whole, perfect, and complete spirit. And we believe this about each other, and we believe this about ourselves. Battery go out here? Check, 1, 2. I think I might need batteries. So, I may fade in and out as the service continues until we replace our batteries. But where was I? Okay, so you're whole, perfect, and complete. And 4th, we believe in a world that works for everyone, and we're working from that world together. Check. I'll just use this one.
He's looking for your battery.
Mic check 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, I got one. So, so we believe in a world that works for everyone. And it's demonstrated right now. It's working for me. Because we finally got a mic that works here. But, yes, we're not trying to make the world work for everyone. This is a world that operates on love and law and cause and effect, the same as it has since the beginning of time. And we're learning these laws, and we're learning how to use them to bring about our good, so that we can see and experience the world that works for everyone, that truly works for everyone. So that's what we believe. And I would be remiss if I did not say good morning to our music director, the incomparable Billy Larkin. Billy, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great, David.
That's great. That's great.
I'm happy to be back from my trip to LA, and heard everything went really great with Gary. I was very happy to hear that. And I know we've got a very special service today with some new members and everything. So looking forward to it. I got some great music lined up. An oldie of mine that I don't bring out everyone often, but the theme is dancing, so I got dance on my mind.
All right, awesome. I can't wait to hear. This is an original work you're going to be.
I've got original, and I've got a great standard classic country pop song.
All right, awesome. I know it will be blessed, and I know it will fit exactly, because it always does. Billy is very good. Don't like to toot our own horn, but I got to tell the truth. So now it's time for my favorite part of the day, our namaste time, where we get a chance to look each other in the eye and see that whole perfect and complete shard of infinite that we are, that divinity that lies deeply within us, that shines forth like a bright beacon. We get to do that now and look at each other and recognize that divinity with namaste. So let's namaste. And if you're feeling bold, please say namaste to our online audience, who is just chomping at the bit to namaste with you. Well, you can see why that's my favorite part of the day. It's so wonderful to look at someone and just know that one thing. And they say love at first sight doesn't exist. That's exactly what just occurred. We shared love with each other, just in a glance, just in a word. But how powerful it is, and how much it fills the heart to do that. So thank you for participating in that. I was remiss earlier. I forgot to mention something very important. Patrick, if you could sit back. Again, we're doing this every week because I forget every week. But I'm not here because I'm perfect. So I forgot to mention our Dare to Care Pledge campaign. Our 2025 Pledge campaign that is off to a roaring start. We're going to get an update on that later. But things are going quite well, and we're headed towards our goal. And today, we're going to have our Thanksgiving celebration. It usually comes at the end of our pledge drive, but we're right in the middle of it this year. And so you may think, well, last year, we hit our goal, and then we had our little potluck and gave thanks, and it was wonderful, and that's the way it goes, right? You get the blessing, and then you say thank you. But we don't have to wait. We never have to wait to say thank you. We can say thank you right in the middle of our pledge drive, knowing that the goal will be reached. We're headed towards our goal. We're going to make it. So we can start saying thank you right now. We are not restricted by time or space in our thanks, and we're going to get into that a little bit more with the talk. But yeah, so that's what's happening. So if you have not pledged, then I encourage you to go online. There's pledge cards in the back. You can pledge in many different ways, and it is not only for practical purposes so that we know how to make our budget for next year, but it's also a spiritual practice. Giving is a spiritual practice. We believe in abundance, in the abundance of the universe, and we take part in that abundance by giving and receiving. So it's a cycle that we're taking part in, and it's a cycle that we can't take part in if we're just receiving. It's kind of nice to just receive, but it's even nicer to give and to put into that continuum of abundance. Knowing, as we say in our abundance affirmation, knowing as we give, we do receive. Sometimes we're receiving in kind. You give $1, you get $1. Sometimes we receive multiplied. You give $1 and you receive a peace of mind, a peace of spirit. You receive some wholeness in knowing that you participated in the great cycle of abundance that we are all in, that great circulation, that great breathing of spirit. So I encourage you to fill out your pledge cards and take part joyously in giving, with an open, free heart and without a care. So, yeah, I think that's all I have to say about that. And now we're on to welcoming our practitioner of the day, Dr. Deborah Taylor. She is going to share with us our vision and mission and today's affirmation. Good morning, Deborah.
Good morning, CSL. Why? Good morning. Because we love you. Because we love you. As Reverend David was talking about our pledge drive and the spiritual aspects of the giving and receiving. You know what? It's like two sides of the same thing. Your palm and the back of your hand. Your palm and the back of your hand. It's the same thing. So some people have a hard time receiving. So I'm going to invite us to be open to receiving and explore what does it mean to you, an attitude of abundance. What does that mean? So Reverend David, I know you have your workshop, your play shop for the week, but I'm going to add to that and say, let's explore attitude of abundance. What does that mean? Let's start noticing and saying thank you, being grateful before anything even happens, because that's what actually brings it to you. So, hey, we can play with that. So, now I'll do what I'm supposed to be doing up here. And that is...
You never knew what you're supposed to do.
Hey, sometimes, I guess I go, what do they call it, rogue, and just kind of go off. So, here at the center we have a big vision. A big vision. But it's not just our vision, it's Spirit's vision, it's God's vision for this organization, for this congregation, for this community. So when we came up with this, we didn't just, just start writing something down and, oh yeah, that sounds good. We prayed on it, we meditated, We got together, we did visioning on it, and this is what came through the group. It wasn't necessarily any one person's idea. It was things that came through that we didn't even expect would come through. But here it is. Our vision is to create an environment for all to realize the power of spiritual connection. To create an environment for all to realize the power of spiritual connection. So let us say that together. I want to hear that sound, that vibration just filling the space. And you know what? We have a balcony. So let it reach the rafters in this beautiful space. Our vision is to create an environment for all to realize the power of spiritual connection. And in support of that vision, we have a mission statement. And our mission here is to provide a sanctuary for all to be lifted and inspired to embody spiritual principles and live their inherent greatness. Let's say that together. Our mission is to provide a sanctuary for all to be lifted and inspired to embody spiritual principles and live their inherent greatness. Wow, did you feel that the vibration like completely? So our affirmation for this week: I celebrate and dance with and as the sheer abundance of life. Okay, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to do something with this affirmation. We're going to embody some affirmation today. So I'm going to invite people, if you feel like standing up, stand up. If you feel like sitting down, sit down. But I'm going to invite you, as we say this affirmation, to do something celebratory and dance like. Well, not dance like, but dance, right? As we speak this affirmation and embody this affirmation. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I celebrate and dance with and as the sheer abundance of life. Woo! Thank you. And so it is. So I'm going to invite Reverend David back up to the podium. You don't have a podium.
Yeah, this is appropriate. This works. Well, now we come to a special part in the service where I'm normally not up here at this part of the service, but I am today because we have a very, very, very special task to do. We are welcoming 3 new members into our midst, and I am just thrilled. No, we're going to do announcements after. Yep. So at this point, I would like to welcome up our new members, Heidi, Tommy, and Dixie. Please come forward. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can just come right up here.
Will the audience see them though?
From here? Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, everybody.
Johnson.
Oh. I'll make her a new certificate. All right. All right, I got one of the last names wrong, but that's totally correctable. But this blessed little family here, I have to smile because they're just so filled with love. And they came to us rather miraculously. And I'm going to tell Dixie's story. I'm going to paraphrase. But they were looking for a spiritual community. They were into religious science and science of mind. And Dixie is, I'm going to out you. She's also an author, a wonderful writer, who's writing a great book on miracles. And it encompasses our philosophy. So they were looking for a spiritual home. And, there's some, but they're, long drives from here. And they just happened upon us one day as we happened to open up. And here they are. And they just live right down the street. They walk here every morning. That is how Spirit works. Right? We know it and then we see it. So, and ever since then, they have been an integral part of this community. Dixie runs a book club. And Heidi and Dixie and Tommy have been through our new member workshop, and they have just been a light in this community ever since they walked through the doors. And it's my great pleasure to welcome them into membership today. And so here's the ceremony. Heidi, Tommy, and Dixie. There is not the center and its members. There is the center as its members. The body of the center is composed of individuals who are its hands, its feet, its head, and its heart. Within the body of the center moves the spirit of the center. You have deliberately made yourselves an integral part of this movement, and every individual is an individualization of the presence of God. The presence of God is the divine spirit, which is God. And through each other, in our unified awareness, we share our experience of the presence of God. And each time we think of the spirit of our center, we attune ourselves with the sum of the power, the life, and the love, which is the healing presence that indwells the body of our center. There are those among us who at this time have signified their desire to become members of the center, and I now present Peggy Gravendahl, our president of the board of trustees, who will officially welcome our new members.
Center for Spiritual Living Yolo official ceremony. You are all unifying with each other and with the members of the center and of all the centers for spiritual living throughout the world in a warm, loving, divine fellowship of spirit as you enter into this center in thought, word, purpose, plan, and action. You are important in a unique way to each other and to all of humanity. Through your adherence to and practice of the teaching of science of mind, you become a vital factor in establishing and maintaining the kingdom of heaven on earth. As you join in membership, cooperation, the experience of each is enlarged and expanded into a greater good. For as you enter into a life of service to humankind, to life itself, and to God, you knowingly become one with the very spirit of the divine presence. In this way, you increasingly become an influence of good in the lives of all whom you contact. The only obligation placed upon you is the obligation you place on yourself in the fulfillment of the purpose in your heart, in the meaning of this membership to you. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and the other members of the Center, I lovingly receive each of you into the membership of the Center of Spiritual Living, Yolo.
going here. I'm sorry I messed that up. I'm still welcoming you. You are magnificent expressions of God, and we welcome you. And if the community can say this, is that correct? We all say it together?
Yes, we all say that together 3 times.
So if we can say this together.
Heidi,
Tommy, and Dixie, you are magnificent expressions of God, and we welcome you with joy and love. Heidi, Tommy, and Dixie, you are magnificent expressions of God, and we welcome you with joy and love.
And one more!
Heidi, Tommy, and Dixie, you are magnificent expressions of God, and we welcome you with joy and love.
You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are my family. You are the face of God.
And we have a couple of little things to give you. Number 1, we've got chocolate. So, and what's better than chocolate, really? So, we have chocolate. We have a lovely plant for all of you. We normally give a flower, but since it's one family, let's just give you something that you can just study on and grow yourself, and that's for you. And last but not least,
We have certificates for you. Okay. Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
yes. So welcome. Thank you.
I say thank you.
Incredible.
All right, let's get on to the announcements after that wonderful ceremony. First up, our Dare to Care Pledge campaign. As you can see, we're inching our water up that water tower. We are at 18,024. Last year, like I said, we blew the top off this thing, so we have to do it again. Our goal this year is 50,000. So next up is our Thanksgiving potluck, which is today. Yay! So it will be from 12 to 3, 1221 Kennedy Place, which is a community room in Davis. And I've been told we need to park on the outer rim, and it's supposedly very clear once you get there what the outer circle is. Okay. So, and then next up, it's cabaret time. So our amazing talent this year includes Billy Larkin, Erica Cefalo, Carrie Hennessy, Derek Lawson, Heather Clark, Matt Dunn, Gary Weinberg, Marcia Giacomo, and anything to add?
And possibly Ellen Dina.
Oh, Ella. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. And again, tickets are available on Eventbrite and at the door, and they will be $25 at the door and $30 on Eventbrite. And We are also using our cabaret as an opportunity to support the local food bank, so please consider bringing some food for the Yolo Food Bank. And last up, please visit our CSLYolo.org website, or you can search for the snapshot in your email, the November snapshot, and that will provide you with access to the various pledge forms that you need to fill out, or the Midwinter Cabaret food sign-up. So, as you can see, there's a pledge button on the snapshot, and also the ticket has a QR code on it, which you can scan to get to Eventbrite. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Peggy. I believe we're going to go right into the sacred reading, Heather. We already sang our congregation.
Thank you, Billy. Oh, we have 3 different quotes this morning. First one is by Ernest Holmes. I will give thanks to my inner life for all its marvelous wonders and for all its wonderful works. I will sing and be glad, for I know that I am hidden with truth and a perfect life. The problem has never been reluctance on the part of the universe. The problem is our inability to see the beautiful, loving truth it continually offers. And that's by Pam Grout from Think and Grow Rich. And this next one is one of my all-time favorite quotes by Ernest Holmes. What great joy should accompany everything that we do. An expectancy, love everything, praise everything, recognize all things, believe all things, accept all things. There is a laughter of God. Let's laugh it. There is a song of the universe. Let's sing it. There is a hymn of praise. Let's praise it. There is a joy, a beauty. There is a deep abiding peace. Let's experience it. Thank you. And now Dr. Deborah will bring our invocation.
Gosh, I feel like we've already been prayed up, but hey, we can take this opportunity to ride the wave of the breath to that inner landscape. I am standing in such gratitude. Gratitude for knowing that there is only one of us here. And it is that infinite presence, that love, that joy, that peace, that abundance, the harmony, the beauty, and the power that we may call God, or Spirit, Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh, Wakantanka, Shiva, Big Mama, Yemaya, Shango. By whatever name it is, the infinite creator of all that is. And so from the space of knowing, the space of being an emanation and expression of that presence, that divine love, that power, that peace, that joy, I simply stand in gratitude and thanksgiving for this sacred space, for this congregation, for this community, this service, I bless our surrendered vessel, Reverend David Clark, our surrendered music director, our surrendered volunteers, our surrendered participants, no matter who or where they are in the universe. I simply know that all is well, for we are pure spirit, whole, perfect, and complete, even now. And I release my word in this blessing. Knowing that all is well. As we say, Ashe, Aho, Amen, and so it is.
Sorry, that was just making too much noise for me. I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. You catch your feeling,
How are we all doing? Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah. I'm just going to get my paperwork together here, just talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, or dance. So, several years ago, I went to Indonesia for the first time. And it's my first time in that part of the world. And I was nervous, I was excited. I was headed to Jakarta on a business trip. And so it's a long flight there. I finally get there. I come out into the hustle and bustle of the international airport, and things are happening. There's just a crush of people, and everybody's going every which way. And I finally make my way through customs, and I get my money exchanged, and I do everything that I need to do, and then I emerge out of the doors of the airport out into Indonesia. And it was hot and muggy, and I don't know if you've ever been in a hot and muggy climate, but it felt like you could climb on the air. It was so thick and dense. And so that was a little bit of a culture shock. So I emerge out, and I find a taxi, and I give him the instructions to my hotel. He understands me, and then off we go. We're driving to the hotel. He turns on the radio, and the first song that I hear upon arriving in Indonesia is a song by the band Cake. It's called Short Skirt, Long Jacket. Anybody ever heard of Cake?
Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah. Cake is from Sacramento.
Oh, I
Not only was it an American band, it was a Sacramento American band. And I just came from Sacramento. That's where I'm from. I love coincidences. Coincidences are how I see God. In all of these little coincidences. And this is a huge coincidence. So I was very excited about it. I told my cab driver, I was like, hey, this band is from Sacramento, I'm from Sacramento, and I'm listening to this, and I'm just, what a coincidence it is for me to hear that. And then he's just driving, He was unfazed by the miracle that I had just witnessed. But because it was only me, because he wasn't sharing in the revelation of this miracle, does that diminish what I'm witnessing? Does that shrink the miracle that I'm seeing in any way? A lot of times, you may find this yourself, where you experience something that was very special, very meaningful to you, and then you go and you share it with someone, and they're not picking up on they're not getting what you're saying. But that cannot deter us from the experience and the acknowledgement and the blessings that come with every miracle that we see, with every little coincidence, every time we see God. It should send something through you. You feel a certain way. And it's different for everyone. For me, it's coincidences. I love coincidences. For you, it might be a flower. And as we go out into nature, there's no shortage of things to feel that sense of wonder about, to feel that sense of miraculous blessing about. Just in this one flower, there's so much happening here. There's so much beauty. There's all this color. There's all this contrast, and all these little details. And I don't know if you're a flower person. I like flowers too, so I'll just give you this example so that you can experience this kind of love at first sight thing that we're talking about. It's just a flower, but we can see the universe in that flower. Every time we get a glimpse of the infinite, we need to allow our hearts to dance. Let that feeling rise up in you, that feeling of wonder, that feeling of awe, that feeling of infinite good. Because as deep as we can look into this flower, we see beauty and symmetry and intelligent design. How it's made and built to last and to live with everything that it needs to survive, into a world that will give it everything that it needs to survive. This is us. This is who we are. As we enter into this world, we have everything here that we need to thrive and survive. Everything. And so as we are looking at abundance all month, we're coming to terms with the fact that the universe in its abundance is giving us everything that we need right now. So this flower is kind of a metaphor for you. It is a miracle made of little tiny miracles. That's what we are. Our lives are miracles. And within our lives, we have a constant succession of miracles and blessings. That's what we're made of. That is what we're meant to be. That is what we're meant to experience. That is what we're meant to plug into to bring good into our lives. As Ernest Holmes said, there's a laughter of God. Let's laugh it. There's a song in the universe. Let's sing it. There is a hymn of praise. Let's praise it. There is a joy, a beauty. There is a deep, abiding peace. Let's experience it. At every turn, everywhere we go, we see a miracle of God. We see a blessing. There is no shortage of things to be thankful for. But what we're talking about today is recognizing those miracles that speak directly to us. For some people it's music, for some people it's coincidences, for some people it's flowers, for some people it's family. There are different things for everyone, but when we encounter those things, we have to see them, and our bodies must respond to what we see. And if we're not physical dancers like me, I'm not a dancer. And somebody tells me, hey, get up there and dance and move. It's like, I can't do that. I guess I could if I got out of my shell, but I'm firmly planted in my shell on this one. And you all reap the benefits from me being in my shell, so you don't have to witness the spectacle of me dancing. But
You're having a party next year.
oh man, I have a feeling I'm going to be made to dance. Every time I reveal something about myself that I don't do well, I am challenged on it immediately. I made the mistake of saying one day that I don't wear hats very well. And a musical guest that we had that was wearing a hat and always wears hats came immediately after service and put his hat on me. And I had to wear it. But it was a blessing. It was such a blessing that someone lovingly said, hey, you know what, that thing that you said you can't do? Now you're doing it. Because we all believe in each other. We all believe in each other. If someone comes up to you and tells you, hey, I got a dream. I've got a dream. This is what I want to do with my life. How do you respond? You know what? You could do that. You know what? I can see you doing that. I believe in you. And those words, because we know how powerful those words are. we know at that point we can either say, I don't think it's going to work out for you. And those words and that feeling and that tone would go with that person. They accept that into their heart, and they're like, well, there was a doubt there. Maybe I shouldn't do this. And that has weight. And that sends a ripple. You don't want to send a ripple of negativity from you. You want people to realize their dreams. And if this person has a dream of being a singer, being an actor, being an engineer, being a doctor, whatever it is, then it costs us nothing to believe in their dream. To believe in them as individuals. And to say those words of encouragement, hey, I believe in you. And then, guess what? They carry that with them. And they remember every time that they're down, it's like, oh man, I can't do this. But you know what? There's people that believe in me. There's people that believe I can do this. So I can do it. Have you ever been uplifted by someone's words? Yes? No? Or yes?
Yes.
Yes. We have been. We know how powerful that is to encourage and love each other. So, like I was saying, I don't dance. Don't ask me. That's a song. I don't dance, but when I experience those moments of coincidence, those moments where I undoubtedly recognize, okay, that's God in action. When I'm in those moments, my heart dances. My heart sings. I can feel it through my entire body. I've just witnessed something. Something has just happened. I'm so blessed that I could see this. Out of all the time it took me to get to Indonesia, of all the time it took me to get through customs, of all the time that it took me to traverse that airport, to come out, to look around and to find that one cab driver that's saying, hey, I'm available. And then to go over to him, talk, figure out that he knows where to go, to get into the car, to start driving, for him to turn on the radio, and for that instant, for that song to be on the radio. How much had to be aligned in order for that to happen? I appreciate that. That's God in action. God speaking directly to me in a very personal and intimate way. That's how God speaks to all of us. It speaks the language that we speak. I love coincidences. God knows I love coincidences. And crafted for me the most amazing coincidence. God is speaking to you in a voice that your ears are attuned to. The task is now to attune our ears to different forms of God, to different blessings, to appreciating each other's blessings, appreciating each other's stories, appreciating each other's excitement, appreciating the connection of everyone. That is what we want to do. So we want to be able to see, I want to be able to see blessings, not only in the coincidences and in the things that I like. I want to see them in the things that I may not understand. Because there's only two things happening in this world right now. There's God that I see, and there's God that I don't see. That's it. And so my task is to see more God. Because if I see more God, then I see more good. I see more blessings. I see more connection. I have much more to be thankful for every time I see God and feel the presence of God. So I've got a little bit of homework for you to do, home play for you, because we're just playing with the Spirit. We're just playing with the energies of Spirit in the laboratory of our lives. So our home play for today. Two steps, and this comes from Pam Grout's Thank and Grow. And step one, every morning before you get out of bed, something amazingly awesome is going to happen today. Something amazingly awesome is going to happen. And I guarantee you it's going to happen whether you say this or not. But this is for us to tune our minds. This isn't for us to say, God, I hope something amazing happens. We're not asking God for anything. We're tuning our minds to accept what the bounty that God is giving us. So we alert our senses and say, hey, something amazingly awesome is going to happen today. And next, step two, look at the world around you with awe and wonder. And write down 3 of your daily blessings every day for 30 days without repeating yourself. And let the new experiences surprise and delight you. This isn't a matter of if you're going to experience something amazing and miraculous. It's a matter of when. It's a matter of something mysterious and amazing and miraculous is happening right now. Right now. In the working of our bodies, in the breathing of our breath, in the falling of a leaf. Whatever it is, it's speaking directly to you. So recognize it. Recognize that when you see something like that, it's God loving you. It's God caressing you. It's God reminding you of its presence and your connection to it. So, we have our task. Yes? You want to give this a try? Sure. You know, I mean, first of all, we have to ask ourselves, do we want more blessings?
Yes.
Do we want to see more blessings?
Yes.
Do we want to feel that feeling that comes from a realized blessing?
Yes.
Well, then give this a shot. Give it a try. You know, what could it hurt? It could only help open our eyes and alert us to the truth that God is always with us. So let's take that into prayer. Let us go inside. Inside our consciousness. Inside ourselves. To that place beyond all condition. Beyond our skin, our muscles, our bones, our nerves. Beyond all that, to a place within, a place of peace, of love, of silent awareness. And it is from that place we declare that there is one Spirit, one guide, one consciousness, one divine source of abundance, one loving Spirit. And as this Spirit Spirit is eternal and infinite. It knows no bounds. It is everywhere, all at once. And as there is just this one, and that it is infinite, we are included in that one. I am included in that one. So I know that I am connected to the source of all love. I'm connected to the source of all power, all light, all beauty, all joy, all wisdom. And as I am connected, I know this truth for every single person that is on this planet right now. We are all connected, together, one, unified. And as I have all the connection to all the good that I need, I know the same is true for every living being on this planet. On this planet or any other, we are all within the one. And so as we give thanks today, as we give thanks this week, as we gather with our friends and loved ones, let us also know that we are one with each other. Let us know that we are at divine peace with each other. Let us know that at our foundations aren't our conditional lives, our skin colors, our jobs, our political associations. None of that is our foundation. Our foundation is one of oneness and unity and the joy of our connection. That is our foundation. And when we return to that, we know that we can just love each other and grow from each other and learn from each other. And so that is my affirmation, an affirmation of peace in this holiday season. Peace with our friends, peace with our family, peace with our strangers. Peace with people we don't know. And we let that peace rise up in us and ripple outward. So that we're all beacons of light and joy and peace and oneness. And so I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful to know this. I'm grateful that this is who I am at the center of my being. I'm grateful to know this truth about everyone here in this blessed sanctuary and everyone in the world. So let us release these words, knowing that they're true and done and acted upon by an attentive universe that immediately takes these words and makes them into blessed manifestations. So we will see proof of our oneness. We will see proof of our connection and of our peace now and forevermore. And let us release these words with those blessed words. And so it is.
God.
Beautiful song. Thank you. So, friends, we are a center that observes the spiritual practice of giving and tithing. We call it conscious, committed, and structured giving, and there's many ways to give and expand your abundance consciousness. We give of our time through volunteering, our service. We give of our talents through participation, and we give of our treasure through financial donations. Your gifts help us in our mission to provide a sanctuary for all to be lifted and inspired to embody spiritual principles and live their inherent greatness. This month's tithing partner is Yolo Cares. We are partnering up with them, and we partner every month with a different organization that shares our values and our I don't know why I'm just losing my mind today. I don't even know what I'm saying up here. You know, and sometimes that happens. Sometimes, you know, you're speaking so much, and then you just kind of run off the track. And I have that kind of a mind, so please indulge me as I fumble through this. But we have ideals and values. That is the word I was looking for. This organization matches our community values of support and education and love. So just know that as you give to us, we are also giving to support this worthy organization. So there are many ways to give. You can text to give. You can visit our website, cslyolo.org, and click on the Donate Now button there. Or you can send us a good old-fashioned check or money order to the address that's on your screen. Or you can just put some money in the plate that's coming around to you now. So now that we know why we give and we know how to give, let us enter into that abundance consciousness. And I invite you to place your hand over your heart, symbolizing that vibrational energy of circulation, and say with me our abundance affirmation. I give with an attitude of abundance, knowing that as I give, I do receive. Today, I celebrate my prosperity and my ability to share from my overflow of good. I give from the knowledge that all is well.
God is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings, God gives me everything I need. God is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings, God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need.
We bless and release these gifts to do their work of proclaiming the good news that all is well. As we have freely given, according to the law of circulation, it returns to us, full measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. So we will always have more to enjoy and to spare, to give and to share. For this we give thanks. We let it be so, and so it is. All right, we have a special message for our children today, our children that are headed in this general direction and the children that we have nestled deeply into our hearts. We want to say, we love you.
We love you.
We're here for you.
We're here for you.
And we're so glad you're here.
We're so glad you're here.
All right, we believe in the power of connection at this center. And that means that we believe that we're connected to God. And we're also connected to each other. And that connection has power. And we exercise that power through prayer. So if you find yourself in need of prayer today, then please let us know. Prayer practitioners, raise your hands. Yes. So we are standing at the ready to pray for you and to see God working its way through your endeavors. So if you're working on something right now, if you feel stuck about something, or if you just want to give thanks, then please see us for prayer. You can come to us in person here, or if you would like, you can leave a prayer in the, you can fill out a prayer request and put it in the prayer box. Or if you're online, you can visit our website and leave us a prayer request there. They're only looked at by practitioners and prayed on all week. So that is a secure way to get prayer. So you have no excuse. If you need prayer in your life, then you can receive it here at the Center for Spiritual Living, Yolo. Last but not least, we have our fellowship, but it's not going to be our regular fellowship. This is going to be our Thanksgiving potluck that we're having at a different locale. So when we are done with service here, we're all packing up and moving over to that other address. If you're here, we will give that address to you, and you can just come over. And it is a potluck, but don't worry about that. If you're not prepared to potluck, then just come and have fellowship with us. And we've got plenty of food. So, yeah, we just welcome you if you want to join us. So we'll give you that address after the closing song and benediction, which happens now. So let's get in a circle and have our closing song. And we, boy, we're going to have a big circle today. We angled the circle around this way, so as to accommodate everyone. So bring it in, people. Bring it in. Oh, this is perfect. This is working out great. All right. And remember that God loves you. And so it is.